Let's get ready to rumble. What is up, YouTube? Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, chat? Welcome back to my crypto journey live stream here on a beautiful Saturday day for some coffee and crypto. Now, I'm going to be taking today off tomorrow. So today we're going to be killing it today. Hope you're all doing well. It's a beautiful day here in sunny San Diego. And boy, do we have some news for you. Now, first, big shout out to Nutraceutical Finance. Got my shirt today. Looks like the price is down pretty bad today, but cryptocurrency products still dirtling along. Now, the big stories of the day to me were the Saitama AMA yesterday, huge Tornado Cash update, and we're going to watch the Tornado Cash thing near the end of the video. It's a CoffeeZilla video because he made a very interesting point that I didn't expect someone like him to make, but it does make sense, which is how far can the government really go before it's really crossing the line with something like Tornado Cash? And then lastly, we'll talk about the truth behind TERRA LUNA Classic, TERRA LUNA 2.0, and does it really have a future in the DeFi space, or is it just another project dead in the water? But real quick, the entire cryptocurrency market, cryptocurrency in general, has been moving. More specifically, Ethereum, off of the news that we have a set date for the release of ETH 2.0 or Serenity, which is going to be mid next month, which is going to be absolutely insane. We're all excited for that, right? That's all fucking awesome. Now, it could be a huge buy the rumor, sell the news event. With that being said, since we know Bitcoin as the mover of markets, and really, besides the fact that ETH 2.0 is coming out, there's not really much big news when it comes to cryptocurrency. The only news we can really think about when it comes to moving the entire cryptocurrency market as a whole is the macroeconomic situation with the US government, inflation, and those sorts of things, all the wars going on, and all the other things, right? So, is this the opportunity, especially if crypto starts to fly, for Ethereum to finally flip Bitcoin? I think it's going to in the future. A lot of people don't think so, but I do think so, right? I do think so because it has the most utility. Although Bitcoin is the dominant cryptocurrency right now, number one OG, I think that Ethereum is going to flip it very, very soon. Now, the entire cryptocurrency market up 3% on the day, which is insane. Ethereum did kiss $2,000. It's been doing that. Bitcoin's still dirtling around $24,000. And matic, Polygon, has absolutely been going crazy. Now, is this because of Ethereum? Remember, Polygon's still going to be a useful layer 2 solution because Ethereum's just not going to be as fast as we want it to be and as efficient as we want it to be right off the bat, only near the end of its roadmap, right? So it's at $1 right now. Disney partnership, right? Coca-Cola NFTs. What is next for matic? I don't know, but it's looking very, very exciting. Now, yesterday, Jake Gagan, shout out to my boy Jake G, had a AMA with Russ. Now, a lot of people are knocking Jake and saying that he threw him softballs and yada. Guys, this was a typical AMA, and Russ is a master at deflecting questions. Remember that AMA he had with Sandstorm, Softstorm, and Crypto Realist, who Crypto Realist actually asked him the tough questions, literally talked themselves into circles. No one got anywhere. And the only reason why he got a pass is because Sandstorm was being a little baby, right? Now, remember when a DTC, I think it was DTC, who went on the AMA on Twitter and called him out? Literally the master of blame shifting. What did we learn from this AMA? Thank you so much for the $5 donation. But first, let me jump into the chat and say hi to everybody. And first, do me a favor, click that like button, push us up in the old algorithm. With that being said, Bree is the first one in the chat telling you guys to like the damn stream. Shout out to Bree. Selmo Fud, we have Steve the Canadian. What's up, Steve? Bullish Cryptos Grants. OVOXO, what's up, baby? Bernie. OVOXO says Bitcoin will never be below 20K again. Ooh. Bud Yeti, Selmo Fudd, Al, Nutra Beast, what's up, baby? Crypto Arts, Crypto Jones, Javi. We got DJ, what's up, baby? Nutra Magic Man. Welcome, everybody, and thanks again for that $5 donation. What's up, Biz? Shout out to the Celsius short squeeze. Celsius going absolutely crazy. We'll get into that a little later, right? Bernie, I saw your DM, but I'm not, come on. If it is, look at Russ was looking unhealthy before, right? He got really big and he lost weight. Now people are accusing him of all kinds of things. Feltron's really having a field day on it. Do your thing, fine. But I'm not going to accuse him of using anything or not using anything. Maybe he just decided to take the time to lose weight. I've been cutting myself. He lost a lot of weight. Say what you want. I don't know. I can't prove it. I'm not here to say anything about that. What I am here, though, is to talk about kind of the nothing burger we kind of got yesterday. Now, here's the thing with Saitama. I don't understand. And it's not that I don't understand. I think they just understand that the only this project got far without ever pretending to be a fake project, right? They pretended to be a project for months and months and months, and just recently, maybe a few weeks now, have finally released a product because the first Saitama never worked, right? They got to a $7 billion market cap by promising us the world. And he talks about that, oh, people are upset, the price is down because, the market's, all cryptocurrencies down. Guy, Saitama's down big in the last 2 weeks. And Ethereum has just been moving, and the rest of the ERC20 tokens have been moving. It's not just Saitama in the cryptocurrency market. He talked about, and this is another lie. He talked about how that they wanted to renounce the contract for a while, or excuse me, they wanted to do a new contract for a while, but the liquidity didn't unlock until November, and they didn't want to, change the contract then because it would have been suicide for the project. Even though arguably you could say the last year has been suicide for this project from all the missed deadlines. All right. Because he's been on record saying before that they weren't going to change contracts because what was popular back then? A high supply, right? Lots of zeros, a contract that was renounced, and those low taxes and no marketing wallet. That was kind of a fad back then because a lot of those things were shady. Now, they started listening to the crowd and the people and the grunts and groans, and then they wanted to change their contract. That was that's what the issue was. And then he talked about the Vegas event, right? These are some highlights. He talked about, the Vegas event. The CERTIC audit was supposed to be done. We know the CERTIC audit was, it takes time and it wasn't done, but we told people weeks before the Saitama release event that we're waiting on the CERTIC audit. Then he talked about the MGM grant, how he had to pay these things. He had to plan the MGM grant in advance, which makes sense because it's the MGM grant. But also, shouldn't you plan a fucking CERTIC audit well in advance? Yes, you should. You planned it last minute. They said they got the audit after the Saitama event, right? That was the rumor, after. And no one proved us otherwise. You said you submitted it weeks before. How many weeks? It's CERTIC, right? It's CERTIC. You want them to audit an app, right? It's not a swap. It's not a reskin. He made a good point there. It's not a swap. It's not a reskin, right? It's a entire app. It's new technology. And then when it finally came out after the CERTIC audit, there was a bunch of issues, which those same issues would have happened if you released it on November 13th. So none of that shit really made sense to me. Then, of course, nicely, they said Max really couldn't handle the job. And I think that was the big issue. Max couldn't really have that much. Max couldn't really handle what they had, right? What they had going. It was a lot, it was a lot. So, how businesses do. Then he talked about how people are mad at him about the price. Motherfucker, no one's mad at you about no one's saying that making an app is going to be easy. No one ever said that. No one said revolutionizing DeFi like you guys said you're going to do was going to be easy. No one ever said that. But what you guys did is promised us set dates on when things were going to come out, and they never happened. Ever, never happened. That's what the issue was. Over-promising and under-delivering. No one's mad that you're creating a hard thing. We all understand things are hard to make. We understand that. No one cared that, you were selling tokens to pay for the project, right? You were selling Saitama shares to pay for the project. We only care that you lied to us and said you never sold a token. And it's on fucking video, many places, that you never sold a single token. You wouldn't dump the charts, right? You wouldn't do that. That's the issue, guy. It's not any of the things you talked about. So I don't know what these guys, it's absolutely delusional. Here's the thing, wrap it up. This is the main point of everything. The main point of everything. This was a team like any other fucking dev team in the space who created a shitcoin. This shitcoin caught fire. Whatever ingredients with fucking Shiba at Rocket Crypto, Russ being able to really manipulate people into believing what he was saying, money coming in, hype behind cryptocurrency, the entire cryptocurrency market hitting an all-time high, Jake Gagan, all the influencers, me, Classic Crypto. It was a perfect storm for this thing to go absolutely crazy, right? Crazy. It was a perfect storm. This caught the team by surprise. They're making life-changing money. They're like, fuck, we got to put something out that's legit. So we're going to say we're doing all these things, right? They were learning along the way, and a lot of people were affected by them just dirtling and figuring it the fuck out. So, how about that one, huh? They're figuring it the fuck out, right? So there's the thing. Yeah, that's what I think about it. That's what I think about it. You know, so they're figuring it out along the way. They finally put something out now. People are still saying it doesn't work properly. Some people say it's smooth. You know, we'll see if people switch from their regular wallet to the DeFi wallet. That's the end of the story. They just were a new team. They're figuring shit out. They were dirtling along the way. You know, they just fucking finally figured it out. You know, yeah, they're 100% delusional. You know, so that's the story of Saitama. Say what you say. Say what you want to say. Right. Say what you want to say. It was just rustling on the back end. So that's the Saitama story. And Buoni says, "Man, I haven't gotten my V2." Yeah, the airdrop thing was kind of crazy. You know, the airdrop thing was kind of crazy because he also spoke about, hey, the airdrop. You know, supposedly the airdrop. You know, no one's ever done this much of an airdrop before. It's going to cost it. It's like, yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. I understand. But then why do it that way then? If you're that is doing things the right way, but waiting 2 months before everyone gets their airdrop is not the right way. And people still don't have their airdrops. He said, well, the exchanges were going to start trading on Saitama, so that's why we did it, because exchanges were going to start trading anyways. My man, the biggest holders are on, you know, they have a DeFi wallet, right? So it just doesn't make any sense to me. So let's go ahead and check out some of these comments. Grant says Saitama in a nutshell, criminal at worst, incompetent at best. Miss FT Queen says, I never knew testosterone had such an effect on your teeth. Biz, I agree. I'm bullish as fuck. The moon or Mononoke. Crypto Evangelist says, hey bro, what's good? I'm not new here, just changed my ID and avatar. What's up, Crypto Evangelist? How you doing, bro? DJ said, I expected Russ to beat around the bush, but did not expect Jake to sit there and fluff him up. How Saitama had a 15,000% run from June to November. Like, yeah, based on nothing but lies. That is true. That is true. I'm not going to expect Jake to sit there and just grill him, you know? He's just not going to do that. You know, he's just not going to do that. If you thought Jake was coming on an AMA, if you thought Saitama Guru was coming on like an AMA with Jake and thought he was going to be like, you know, in hostile territory, that's not the case, you know? It's good for all the people who made money and sold, but it's bad for all the people who were promised the world and held tight. There's a guy in my chat for fucking, you know, the other day. Remember he said he was up $319,000 at all-time high after a $1,000 investment. He invested early, he said, and then he has like 16K left, and he said, should I sell? And I'm like, I don't fucking know, dude. But guys like that held, you know? So it depends on your point of view. WAGME nailed the airdrop shit. They did. They had a much smaller airdrop though, but they nailed it. They nailed it all. You know, they nailed it. They had way smaller airdrop. So here's the kicker. Russ keeps saying how difficult it is to build what they're building and still come out with nothing. State of Pro is a joke. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that show is funny, right? It's the same shit. It's literally the same. It's like a rerun. They need to spend more money and get a proper app development team to build out State of Pro. They said it's done, so they're good. What I did like though is they said that they have accredited things for people to learn about crypto. If they're legit courses, fine, that's pretty cool. What's up, Sacco? Good morning, baby. I rusted Russ more when he was fat. You like what? Come on, stretch again. Love that new shirt. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, it's good. It's good artwork, right? I don't think Teespring has the best art, but I hope YouTube channel Upper Echelon Gaming make a video about them. I think a lot of people are making videos. I think they're really doing the research. We heard the same thing 3 months ago, 6 months ago. Russ feeling towards any of this hasn't changed, so it will be the same results. Exactly, 100%. It's just been a while since we actually seen like a live AMA, so I thought we'd get something different. You know, a lot of time to reflect and stuff like that, but no, we didn't get shit. Imagine if he would just come out and said, dude, if he would just come out and said, you know what? We kind of in over our heads in the beginning. You know, we thought we could do this, we thought we could do that, and it looks, you know, we were in over our head. You know, a lot hit us at once. You know, we had a lot of growing pains with Lily Finance, with some of the teams. You know, Steve at Rocket Crypto and Max and other people. You know, they left the team, and the workload was too much for Max, and we couldn't deliver on time, and we let the community down time after time. But now what we've done is we've done what we could. Like, we're moving to Dubai, and Russ kind of dissed people with a. He said if he pretty much said, if you don't know why we're moving to Dubai, or if you don't understand that the same laws apply in the United States, the United States can pretty much still prosecute you if you do like shady things, even if you're operating out of Dubai. Then you have like a fucking community college level education or something like that, which is kind of hilarious, right? Kind of hilarious. Um, but if we would have owned some of the issues, I think that would have been a big deal, right? I thought that may have happened, but it didn't happen. So, wash my hands T-shirt. No one's gonna buy that. Look up Tortoise says, Rodney, I lost my V card last night. Dude, congratulations, dude. Fucking who let you dip it in, bro? Who let you dip it in? Biz no money left, all spent on Lambos and MMA fights. He did talk about how promotion right now is not the move, but then I remember they paid millions of dollars to promoters when the market was crashing. So I don't know. I would have gained a bit of respect back for Russ if he had just said, guys, if we fucked up, we are sorry, we are gonna fix it. Just something like that, right? Something like that. Something accountable. But no, nothing accountable. I would even throw him a bone because I haven't heard about him in a long time. And honestly, I've been really out of the loop. You know? Biz says, I still don't believe they were trying to make anything work. It was a scam from the beginning to end. They put out an app. They have an app, right? It's not easy to do that. There's an app out. I'm not sure. I feel like when they talk, they act like they're always just like 24 hours a day. They're just fucking like slaving away. Like, they don't do anything fun. They have no other life. They barely sleep. They're just working. It's like that's the way they make it sound, and that's not the reality. Mr. Jones, his and Jake's jaw were. I get into arguments with my friends because he saw last fall's pump and buys into Sata nonsense. I know, Greg. I'm sorry, man. Rodney would have thrown him a bone. Pause. Pause. The only Saitama I trust just whooped Glory's ass in my favorite manga. Hey, One Punch Man. Hey, Titan. um, yeah. So, I mean, okay. And let's talk about Terra Luna and the truth behind Terra Luna, because a lot of people are there's still hope in this, and there was a lot of hype behind it. Let's just say the Shiba Inu virus is still running rampant, right? Right. Rodney, do I have to hit dribble and create Rodney swap? I'll do it, and it takes a few grand in 3 weeks. Really, dude, Biz, if you create Rodney swap, I'm with you, bro. You want to create a token too? We'll call it Raitama or Fudtama. We'll call it Fudtama. How about that? It would go to the moon. Okay, Terra Luna Classic. The Shiba Inu dream is alive, and I think that's the main reason why Shiba Inu still has so much momentum. Now it's going to move with the market. I do believe that, and with with the rest of the ERC20 tokens, but they need Shibarium, I think, to go crazy. But this really changed a lot of people's lives. Shiba Inu and Dogecoin, and they pretty much changed the culture of cryptocurrency, and arguably, made it more popular. Look at meme coins. How many people in this chat? Let me know in this chat if you got into cryptocurrency because of meme coins and tokens. Why did you get into cryptocurrency? Because you saw some motherfucker throwing $1,000 to Shiba Inu, and now streaming from a yacht, or hanging out from a yacht. You know, how many people got into cryptocurrency because of meme coins? And a product of that has been, all these fucking shitcoin projects being made. Saitama, Shibtoro, Shibnobi, all these shitcoins. Now, I'm not saying they can't make people money, because they definitely can make people money, and they've had made people life-changing money, right? Like Clifford Inu, right? Inuyasha, Charizard Inu, Mewtwo Inu, Kuma Inu, Hina Inu, fuck, Gorilla Inu. Gorilla token, all these meme coins coming up out of the space. And now we're seeing a big shift from like meme coins, small cap community tokens, to small cap community tokens that are actually like serious projects. And what we're seeing big right now are projects that have really nothing to do with DeFi, but they use the blockchain to kind of fund their project. They give users the opportunity to buy into their project and use the buy and sell taxes to pretty much support the charts, right, and fund their project. Interesting. Right? Very, very interesting. Okay. So unfortunately, Terra Luna Classic fell, right? Went from, $114 a share overnight to fucking, fractions of a penny. Now, this thing was, it saw an increase of 500% in holders with the weeks following the big crash. That's a lot of people, because the opportunity became available for people with, $20 to buy in finally. And this thing was supported on all major cryptocurrency platforms, even Coinbase. It was wrapped Luna, but still supported on all major cryptocurrency exchanges. So everyone had access to it and everyone bought it, which created a massive pump, right? A massive pump. And a lot of people made insane amount of money off a small investment again, right? If you bought like end of June, all right, and then you know what I mean, and held right here, and you made a bunch of money, and a lot of people were able to day trade this shit out of this, you know. It made insane money. But although a large community has grown around Terra Luna Classic, does it have a future? And I think the answer to that is undoubtedly no. This project has no future. But can it pump again based off hype? I believe so. Now, will this ever get shut down and stop being supported on Uniswap or any other bridge it's on? No, I don't think so. Right? I don't think so. But I think that in the grand scheme of things, it's probably dead in the water. Now, this is still an insane market cap, for this project, but I can't see Terra Luna Classic doing big things in the future. Now, okay, actual Terra Luna 2.0. Now, this is the big question mark, because this is the rebirth of the Terra Luna Classic, right? This is the rebirth without the stablecoin, which arguably was the most important point of Terra Luna in the first place, right? UST. Now, obviously, I think what we know going forward is that algorithmic stablecoins are not going to really be trusted anymore. That's just not how it's going to happen, right? If they're not backed by assets, no one's really going to trust algorithmic stablecoins. Can Terra Luna 2.0 survive in the future just with their blockchain and projects being built on, in the Terra ecosystem? I don't know. 50-50, right? 50-50. 50-50. It's tough to tell, right? We had a little bit of a run here. It's tough to tell. If I was a betting man, I would say that both Terra and Terra 2.0 are kind of dead in the water. Shout out to JDN Comedy. There's your shout out, bro. Hope you're doing well. Shout out. There's your shout out. So Terra Luna 2.0, especially when we heard about the charges being filed against maybe a co-founder, right? All these findings in South Korea, I still think the dust has not settled just yet. I think we still need to figure out exactly what went down and what kind of money was being moved from Terra Luna in preparation for this bank run, pretty much. So, if you want to subscribe, you can subscribe, but JDN, people have to subscribe because they want to subscribe, And if it's not cryptocurrency, is it cryptocurrency? If you guys want to subscribe, you can. Check it out. Made my money a long time ago. Honestly, made a good amount. That's good, dude. Oh, wow. Saitama's still here. I honestly never went and looked to see if they sold out or not. I just assumed they were going to zero. That's what you call it. Product fails, so people put more in. This is why crypto has the stigma it is. Not smart. Well, people, they want to get in on the, they want to get in, it's like a short squeeze, right? What's up, G-Vibe? Says, bro, what's good? I wish you did the AMA with Russ. I feel like Jake is still being a fanboy. He's too PC for me. Well, Jake is the Saitama guy. He's the guy who blew up with Saitama, right? So, and an AMA with me and Russ wouldn't be productive. It would never get anywhere. Although I think that'd be like the most watched AMA probably of Saitama of all time, just because of what I talked about and you know their disdain for Fudney. You could say it wouldn't be productive. It would get nowhere because he's the master of deflection. I'm going to ask him some really personal and tough questions. And honestly, it's like, what can I ask? We've already caught them in a fucking million lies. And if you don't want to believe it, fine, don't believe it. But you know what I mean? It's just like, you know what I mean? KDA never dropped below $24. Dude, Bernie is a fucking is a Bernie is a menace. Crypto says I have 3 ETH of dry powder ready to go. Morpheus, Inu, Saitama, or Saitama V4. Saitama V4, baby. But fan by Cadena before making Austin his lunch. You're thinking a little too Rodney. Go ahead and ask him to do an AMA on a live TV channel in front of the whole world. Now that's the AMA of lifetime. It'd be cool, but it's just like we wouldn't get anywhere, right? It wouldn't be productive at all. The Saitama song. Fan, he got like 6 accounts. Bernie literally has like 6 accounts. I'm waiting for the one with actual Drake on it, right? There's one that has actual Drake picture on it. Fucking Bernie. Bernie's the master shit poster. I love you, dude. IMJ, unless it's paying me fucking $20 in reflections a day, I don't want to hear it. KCP, Russ is the most honest dev in crypto. Isn't that Champagne Poppy? It is, yeah. It is Champagne Poppy. It is Champagne Poppy. When Ivory in wheelchair. Oh my god, that stretch. Oh, okay. Whew. Definitely not paying that now, and not in a bull, but in a bull run, sure. Um, this is funny. Justin, Cardano has flipped XRP to become the 6th largest cryptocurrency in the world by market value. It's like, dude, the fucking top 10 and top 15 are always flipping back and forth. Like, well, yeah, fucking weirdos. You know, weirdos. Why don't you just be pointing the shit, right? Let's say something. Wait, what? Are you thinking little when you should be thinking king, big bitch? Though I like big bitch. What are you talking about, Andy? I'm telling you, I still remember that fool from Orlando, Florida, back in the day. I posted at least 10 separate valid Saitama questions on Jake's Twitter post in which he asked for a question, and not one of them was asked of Russ. The AMA was a speech from a trailing candidate. Yeah, the mods over there are fucking. I did FI. We actually covered that yesterday at FI Design. Yeah, the developer for Potato Cash was arrested, and we're gonna watch a video by we'll probably watch this sooner than later because it's a very good video, and then we'll watch some this article by CNBC news video because I think it's really really good. But yeah, it's crazy, right? Yeah, I know it wasn't really a good AMA. I mean, it's there was tough questions asked. It's just that there was no follow up. But it's not really hostile territory. I don't know why people expected that to be a big thing over there. Oh my god, Biz is really gonna make me a. Oh my god. What, what if I made a fucking swap? Would you guys? What if I trolled and made a swap? Right? Oh my god, Bernie. Bernie Bear, what's up, Rodney? Bullish Bernie, what's up, Rodney? Jimmy from Degrassi, what's up, Rodney? Champagne Poppy. Oh my god, that'd be great. Oh, fuck. Just wait till Makachev beats Oliveira and becomes champ. Russ will have a field day. That's gonna be a tough fight for that's a tough fight for both guys. I don't people thinking he's gonna walk through Oliveira. I just don't see it. Can he hold Oliveira down like that? We'll see. We'll see. know? We'll see. That's gonna be a good fight. I can't wait for that one. Hey, I met a lot of fucked up people in my lifetime, but the thing is, I've only bought into it because I thought I knew the guy back September of last year and then sold all that shit. Yeah, fucking you did, man. You're smart. I got put in timeout in Jake's stream for saying Russ looked like a woman left him. Oh my god. Shit. Russ is probably a fucking, fuck boy and out of control, bro. Got that money now, all tatted up, lost a little bit of weight, get it. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Do it play on player, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I mean, I can't be too mad at him. What's up, Alejandro? How you doing? Roddy, you're thinking small when you should be thinking big. Think big, bitch. Think big. Oh, what? Bernie, don't you ever fucking change. Check out Tax Haven. Thank you so much. What's the ticker? Thank you so much for the $5 donation. Hey, Big A Armory says wait, birthday round of protein shakes on me. Thank you so much, Big A. I have a big workout today. I have a big day, and I slept terrible last night. Like I slept like dog water last night, like straight dog water. It was not good. I don't, and I have to like I have so much to do today, which I'm excited to do because it's going to be a fun ass day, but it's going to be a rough night. Let's just say that. Yeah, if Oliveira snatches up Makachev's neck in that fucking thing, Craig said, "What's up, Craig?" Craig Brodsky says, "I have no idea how to super chat." Craig, why do you seem familiar, Craig? Hey, Craig, welcome to the Degenerates. Thank you so much for becoming a member. That egg pad looks oh so nice next to your name. Welcome to the pit. Um, damn, you know what? I haven't had a new member in quite a while. Thank you so much, Craig. I appreciate that. I'm bullish on you, Bernie. Saitama grew away from the laptop now. Saitama grew about. He's probably fuck. He's probably probably fuck boying it up. You know what I mean? He's probably out there fucking slaying. Got money now, bro. Lost some weight, tatted up. Oh, Crypto Craig. Oh, what's up, Crypto Craig? If you made a coin that actually worked and it was like fun token or anything like that, I would bet you would blow up. If I made a cryptocurrency project, for example, if I had made a cryptocurrency project, the supply would be relatively low, maybe in the thousands or at most 1 million, right? At most 1 million. There would be a low buy tax and a pretty high sale tax. There would be no rewards, no reflections, none of that dumb shit. It wouldn't be deflationary, really. That's why it's probably going to start off with a low supply. The sales tax probably be 15 to 20%. Okay. Every time there would be a sale, right? Every time there'd be some sort of sale, I know that's a lot for some people, it would go into one wallet, which would do mostly buybacks into the chart. Now, you have to generate revenue for a cryptocurrency project. So I would do something where I would generate revenue in another way, but it would still be part of the cryptocurrency project. That revenue would go directly back into buying back the cryptocurrency charts. That would be the process. But there would be some sort of benefit for investors. Now, the hard thing is making some sort of benefit directly for the cryptocurrency holders without some sort of thing. So what I would do is the product I was offering, there would be a membership for that product, and those membership fucking fees would go towards buying back into the cryptocurrency project too. There's a lot to deal with, right? There's a lot to deal with, but there would have to be revenue. There'd be revenue, right? And here's the thing: people would get hurt because people are going to dump. You know what I mean? Can't guarantee buybacks. That makes you security. Does it really? Okay. We're learning. We're learning. We're learning. So, can you look up tax haven? I don't know the ticker. What's the ticker? Like, what's the fucking acronym? Is it an ERC20 token? I know he had the tax haven fucking shill fam in here, but get with an attorney, Nala. Yeah. Dates with Rodney Payable and Ethan shared with holders. All right. I mean, what if we had to register with the SEC? Would that be so bad? You know, would that be so bad? Biz, you're fucking hilarious. Tax haven ticker is neutral. Oh my god. Garden of Trinity. I can't copy and paste that, dude. You got to give me the fucking ticker. Look at see how Wag Me Games has Wag Me Games for their ticker. Well, I'll put tax haven since you put me like since you gave me the last bit of your so D01. Let's see. Okay, here it is. D01 has 213 holders. I'm about to rip this shit apart if it has bad taxes. What's a tax haven Inu? You know, let's make sure we get Inu out of that shit. This is it right here. Damn, it's just up 1,000% in 24 hours, but we'll see. $84,000 liquidity in the market cap of $200,000. That's actually really good. Damn, this is a big old pump it up. Jesus Christ. This is tough right here. Oh, that's tough. You can really fuck up the contract. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. I don't know. I mean, it's tax haven, Inu, fine, cool, great. But the contract being changeable like that to me is crazy. So I don't know. 213 holders. Do your thing. Honestly, I would do an index fund that returns rewards to stakers. Gemini isn't letting people log in. Oh, well, it's Saturday, so oh, it's a cryptocurrency exchange. What I thought it was a regular exchange. It's a cryptocurrency exchange. Oh shit, that's not good. Uh oh. Uh oh. Let's see what their Twitter says. Our system has experienced degraded performance. Uh oh. Let's see if anybody's commenting. I don't see anything. Check your DM and help me fix the errors of the two. Uh oh. Nutty. Any new good coins that I'm interested in? Yes. It's funny. Cool and Chris makes the best edibles in New York. It's true. Yes. Wagme, Nutraceutical Finance, and we have MetaMonkey AI. So if you guys are into that, MetaMonkey AI having a pre-sale coming out soon. These are the ones I'm looking at right now. Of course, very risky. Fucking send it at your own risk. Okay, let's check out this video on Tornado Cash because I think it's very, very good. Let's go.
Today, a $7 billion money laundering service just got shut down by the United States. Many crypto advocates say this is an attack against their privacy, while crypto skeptics say it's about time. As for my opinion, I'm torn about Tornado Cash. Let me explain. Tornado Cash is a website and smart contract that would describe itself as a privacy tool. Many people like myself who investigate fraud, though, have seen it used primarily as a money laundering tool. But what's the truth? Well, Tornado Cash is a bit of code that has one job. It takes your money in and hides where it's going. It does this by mixing it together with a bunch of other people's money, thereby making it untraceable. Hence why Tornado Cash is called a crypto mixer, which obviously, if you're a criminal, sounds very appealing. Because think about it. On a blockchain where everything is traceable and public, Tornado Cash represents a break in that chain, which is why anytime there's a hack, like for example, the $620 million Axie Infinity hack, you'll usually hear the name Tornado Cash getting thrown around because that's how criminals hide their funds. And because it's used by criminals so much, the US Treasury put Tornado Cash on a special list called the SDN list, which is the ultimate banned list. It's what Russian oligarchs go on, the ultimate blacklist at a party, except that party is the global financial system. And what it means is that everyone's forbidden from interacting with people or things on this list, which means if you now send money to Tornado Cash, you could be liable as a criminal and be put in jail for up to 30 years.
That's fucking nuts. And that's a harsh punishment, in my opinion, for something like that. You know, that's crazy. That's crazy to me. They don't want you hiding your cryptocurrency. They want your taxes. This is what this is about. This is not about North Korea, right? Let's continue.
And so far, all of this makes sense, right? Who doesn't want to put the bad guys away and stop them? But what makes this story very tricky is that while the US government implies that only criminals use Tornado Cash, that just isn't true. Anyone who wants to conceal their money might want crypto mixers, and it isn't just the bad guys. In fact, according to Chainalysis, 10% of the funds sent to Tornado Cash were stolen. Another 17% came from sanctioned sources, which probably is a bit conservative. But even so, that means that 27% of these funds are essentially criminal, but then the rest, a lot of it, is not criminal. So why would a normal person need to use Tornado Cash? Well, assuming most of us are past the fifth grader argument of if you have nothing to hide, why do you need privacy? It basically
I fucking love that. I fucking love that line. If you have nothing to hide, why do you need privacy? I get that, right? Because those are the people's, that's a lot of their arguments. Like, because I don't want fucking people knowing what the fuck I'm doing. That's why, you little dick, you know? That's why. It's because I don't want you knowing what the fuck I'm doing. You know? Let's continue.
basically boils down to wanting the government and society out of your house, your life, and of course, your money. Which is why there are many pro-privacy arguments to be made in favor of Tornado Cash and why it was helpful. Like, just ask yourself, assuming a crypto future where everything is on chain, do you really want anyone to be able to see everything you buy? Do you really want that anime body pillow to be public information? Do you want your donation
The anime body pillow, dude, I lost my shit, right?
to a dissident political figure to be public? Do we really think that governments can always be trusted? Obviously, the answer to all of those is no. So now that we've gone over the negatives and positives of crypto mixers, what do we do? Well, the answers aren't easy because while crypto used to be the wild, wild west, if you actually expect regular people and grandmas to use it, you have to take the scam and fraud problem really seriously. And Tornado Cash is a huge part of that problem. You can't just expect the government to sit back and watch as billions of dollars get sent through untraceable pools of money. So there's a balance I think we're heading for, like it or not. And to be honest, it's not perfect, but here it is. You fundamentally need the government to be able to investigate crime, and you also need privacy for your citizens. But
so it's a fine line, right? It's a balance. That's the thing. And I think that what we don't want to see is that, yes, we welcome regulation because, guys, we're not going to get big money into cryptocurrency without regulation, but we don't want the government overstepping. How do you manage something like Tornado Cash without overstepping? Do you come in right out the gate, start fucking swinging and posting these harsh crimes on people using Tornado Cash? 30 years in prison, up to 10 to 30 years or some shit like that. Do you arrest the guy, the founder of it? Right? I don't know.
But ultimately, this is not a binary, it's a balance because this doesn't work if it goes too far in either direction. If the government can just surveil people all the time, theoretically, they could fight crime perfectly. But nobody wants a surveillance state. And on the other extreme, if the government could never investigate a crime because everyone had maximum privacy, crime rates would skyrocket. And nobody wants that future either. So the balance has to be a reasonable expectation of privacy. But if you're implicated in a crime, law enforcement has to be able to investigate it. And this is already how most of the world works. Your banks, for example, the government can't just search your accounts. They need evidence and they need a warrant. So you have a reasonable expectation to privacy, but it's not perfect privacy. And that's sort of the problem with Tornado Cash, is that it's too good at its job. There are no warrants available for Tornado Cash, no investigation tools, nothing that can trace funds sent through a mixer.
And that's what the government doesn't like, really. They don't like something as powerful as something as Tornado Cash because they want to be able to, when things happen, They want to be able to subpoena, or because we do have privacies in the United States, but when shit hits the fan, everything gets exposed, right? Audits and subpoenas, your bank account can get accessed and those sorts of things. All kinds of shit can happen if the right legal, like Donald Trump's home getting raided. You know what I mean? If the right legal entities give people permission to, do invade your privacy. But the issue is a lot of those scenarios are questionable, right? A lot of people question, like, the integrity of some of these law enforcement agencies, especially in the new age, right? Are they doing everything the correct way? Because look at guys, I've worked with cops my entire life, and yes, it was in one specific realm of the law. But let me tell you, when I say corners have been cut, corners get cut all the fucking time. Cops, detectives, judges, public defenders, they're regular ass people. Some of them are more conscientious than others. A lot of them don't want to do any work. A lot of them do what they can to get the conviction or the charge they want, right? Verbal judo, all kinds of shit, right? So can you always trust the government to do the right thing? Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. I spent a long time last night really just thinking about, like, our government as a whole, and especially when it comes to wars and, like, you ever watch a World War II documentary? And I'm kind of going off the handles here. You ever watch a World War II documentary and you see, like, damn, that's when we were fighting real evil in the world. And you look at what's going on in the conflicts today and you're just like, damn, what the fuck happened, right? All right, let's continue. I don't want to go too far off track, but let's continue.
That money is gone, even if you can 100% prove that it was stolen, which is why I think the banning of Tornado Cash was inevitable, like it or not. The dream of perfect privacy just can't coexist in a world where criminals will abuse that perfect privacy for fraud and scams. Now, right as I was going to finish this video, I did discover a final M. Night Shyamalan twist to this whole saga. The users of Tornado Cash have started to get a little sassy and started sending tiny amounts of ETH to a ton of wallets, including famous wallets like Jimmy Fallon, Steve Aoki, and Logan Paul.
That's hilarious, right? Because if you're associated with Tornado Cash in any way, they can get in trouble. So they're fucking trolling, right?
Presumably to make it so difficult to figure out who's the real money launderers that it becomes impossible to implicate anyone. Now, will all these crypto influencers go to jail for 30 years for this? No, obviously not. But it is pretty funny. And it shows that they can take away your right to buy an anime body pillow in private. They can take away your right to money launder in private, but they can never take away your sense of humor about it.
I thought that was a pretty good video from CopyZilla. Covered some really good points there when it comes to Tornado Cash, right? It's like, can you trust the government to really do the right thing? I don't know. Obviously not. So, what's up, incoming? Smash the like. Yes, clickety clack that like button. Twitch Radio says transparency gets rid of the trade secrets that companies use to gain considerable amounts of capital. If we get rid of trade secrets, then we're kind of screwing ourselves. It is what it is. Tornado Cash sounds like a company that does payday loans next to a trailer park in Tornado Zone. Tornado Cash is primarily used by Saitama whales. Tornado Cash sounds like a Tony Montana entity. Anyone who wants to choose when moving Bitcoin to a ledger X, TERRA segue. Wait, what? I don't have any Bitcoin on my ledger. That's a good question. Transparency is key. You should be able to just to move it there. I think they have the network in there already. I don't think. What do you mean by Terra? Taproot? My bad. Taproot, Segwit, or Legacy? When do the Crypto Journey body pillows go on sale? You guys want one? 6-foot body pillow. Honestly, the developers should have known they couldn't do this kind of thing. There's laws in place stating you can't do this kind of thing. It's all over ISO, CMI, and May more. It's the law. Yeah, but like in DeFi, right? Just like some things are a security and some are commodity. Is it the same thing? Are there like laws applicable to crypto just yet? I was once told, don't get your info from a guy who wears crimson suspenders and a giant index finger ring. Poor CoffeeZilla. Rodney, check out Suzume token. No. What are the tools for our government? They don't use it for protection. They use it to make money and bully. And that's coming from me. Thank you, who has been in a long time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's how all the markets went down because of scammers. Well, yeah, I mean, if you maybe not exactly because of scammers, but you think of all these people that were kind of careless about running some cryptocurrency products like Terra Luna or Voyager or Celsius or something like that. But a lot of scammers, and the thing is, a lot of people are taking it. Like the first thing they go through when they steal funds is Tornado Cash. So there's a point that could cut down, and it probably most likely will cut down on the amount of these insane bridge hacks we have, right? That lose hundreds of millions of dollars because now they have no clear way to oh clear way to wash their money, right? They don't. Bro, Russ's reply to that Martini guy B on Twitter about him buying 10K of the most liked altcoin is absolutely ridiculous. Wait, Fernando B, can you send it to me on my Twitter? Let me know if you sent it to me. When setting up a Bitcoin wallet in Nano X, you have to choose from native Segwit, Segwit, Taproot, and Legacy. Do you really? I don't have any Bitcoin on my ledger. Switch Radio says, "Oh, I'm sure any of them will be fine." I would do a quick YouTube video about it. Look for it on YouTube, IMJ, but I'm pretty sure all of them probably fine. Twitch Radio says, "Oh my god, that was so funny! I can't stop laughing. I just imagine an older trailer set up somewhere out of the hood, having a tornado rip through it. I know, right? 6 foot body pillow. Say what up, babes. Stay away from anyone in crypto who talks to Russ on a daily basis. Flex, baby. Well, we'll talk about that when it gets to market. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Now, Kava has entertaining videos, but I didn't realize how much misinfo he throws out there until I watched his video about subject I was following closely. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's not always spot on. He's an entertainer. YouTubers, guys, mostly entertainers, right? Comedic, what I mean, personality. Especially CoffeeZilla. It's popular to dunk on crypto. Like he calls out scams and people who do things bad that he thinks are bad, and stuff. He's like that guy. He's like that guy. Shut up, Jayhawk. To know cash is the word for what Russ does every morning on his toilet seat. Oh my god. Mr. Jayway says, "How come I hear stories of people making insane gains off Shiba, Wagme, and Saitama, but as soon as I get in, that shit dips?" Jayway, sometimes you just don't get in the right time, man. Because I've made money on all three of those things, like a good amount of money, except for Wagme because I didn't fucking sell, but I was up a lot. I still have hope that Wagme's gonna move because if you look at what Wagme's doing, dude, like I know there's other cryptocurrency products out there that are like good too, but they're just fucking they're sending it, bro. Like they keep sending it. No, where's this? Yeah, that was a cool little fucking like intro to like a new card. Like that's cool as fuck. You see them still building. They're still building, keeping them posted. You know, they're classic crypto's not a big Wagme guy. He's made that clear. But he talks about classic crypto he has a gaming channel. It's actually really good content. It says Android and iOS are critically important to the future of blockchain gaming. President of Gogala Games. Well, what happened with Wagme? They're going to be in the App Store, right? So shout out to Wagme. They're building a bear. So I don't know. Shiba Inu might have caught. Look at my argument for Wagme is that it's worth more. It's worth more than what we see here. It's worth more than $8 million market cap. Tell you that. I saw a good comment. Where'd it go? If we get in trouble if we buy Tornado Cash, if you use Tornado Cash, yes, you do get in trouble. What's up, Dirty Miner? See, the way I think about it is if you're trying to hide your money to the point to where you don't want people to know what you're doing, then I want you to know then I want to know what you're hiding. Russ been hitting the gym, or he on the juice? Does he look swole? He doesn't look well. He just looks thin. He doesn't look swole. He looks thin. Cryptoholic says, well, one of the devs from Suzume is connected to that's literally a talking point for every shitcoin. They know somebody from Sheeb. You know? I don't know. Wagme mask. If Tornado Cash worked, you never get caught using it. Not gonna lie, Wagme has potential. Think about Candy freaking Crush makes $5 billion a year. Yeah, they're on the App Store, right? Gameplay Crypto says I never got my airdrops from Saitama. They are shit. Biden just hired 77K IRS arm agents to get Russ. Dude, that shit was. Dude, look at this fucking meme. Can I? Can I? First of all, if you're not following me on Instagram, links to my Instagram is in the description of this video. But I posted this video the other day. I wonder if I could still find it. It was fucking funny. I don't think I can find my old story. I don't think I can find my old story, but yeah, I don't think you can look up your old story on here. Settings. No, I found a because didn't they have like sidearms or guns now or something like that? We're supposed to trust the government, but if that was Trump's laptop, he would be in prison, not a thing. Yeah, I know. All right, let me check it out, Fernando. I don't see a DM on Twitter. Never got my DGen hoodie. Did you order it? Don't hide your money. Just get set up in tax-friendly location. There it is. Monero, if you want to hide your money. I heard about a Monero. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab some water, and we're gonna watch this news article. Hold on. Whoa, I'm thirsty, man. Fucking thirsty as hell, bro. Fuck. Thirsty, baby. Thank you so much, Bernie. Well, that's why, Jayhawk. Where do you buy Wagme? Uniswap, but I think they have it on a few other. They have it on a few cryptocurrency exchanges. All right, let's check out this video from CNBC saying that crypto's an asset every investor must have in their profile, says Morgan Creek's Mark Yusko.
Check out this Bitcoin over the course of the past month, fighting hard to make some kind of a recovery after what's been, as Kate points out, a very volatile summer, certainly from the highs that we saw last November. So here to help us dig deeper into Bitcoin's recent strength and how it kind of plays into the overall meme stock narrative and that story is Espresso Systems co-founder Jill Gunter, also Mark Yusko, Morgan Creek Capital Management Chief Executive Officer. Jill and Mark,
baby.
Thank you guys very much both for being here. Jill, perhaps I'll start with you. You know, Kate's report kind of points out just what we kind of intuitively feel, right? That since Bitcoin has come off those highs significantly, the interest has also dried up. So is it now truly still part of this kind of retail trading landscape, so to speak?
It absolutely is. And, you know, this is very much expected to those of us who've been through these highs and lows in crypto markets and in Bitcoin specifically before. You know, as it goes higher, retail interest waxes, and as it goes lower, it wanes. And it's as much a follower of the price trend as it is a driver of it. And so it's totally unsurprising to me that we're seeing this dynamic now. That doesn't mean that it's retreated from being a part of the landscape. Retail has always been important to the crypto markets. Retail saw it first before the institutions had the guts to get in, and retail is going to stick around in it.
Yeah, baby.
Through the highs and lows, even as I say.
First of all, babe. Second of all, right, you know? And still, we haven't got any of the retail. We haven't got even close to the power that we can have of retail money getting in cryptocurrency, right?
If it waxes and wanes.
So Mark, I mean, if you look at the retail side of things, from your standpoint, they are certainly, as Jill points out, a big part of the story behind the rise and maybe even the fall of Bitcoin so far. From an institutional manager standpoint, do you feel as though this is someplace that you still want to be, given what we've seen from a macro big picture narrative with inflation, with kind of like the Fed and its tightening regime, interest rates and everything else? Is this still someplace that retail should want to be?
Yeah, absolutely, Dominic. This is an asset that every investor must have in their portfolio. Bitcoin is the best performing asset over 2 years, over 3 years, over 5 years, over 10 years, and over the life of its existence, all 14 years. And you have to have some exposure in the portfolio. It's extremely volatile. Well, why is it so volatile? Volatility isn't your enemy. It is just an indication of uncertainty and disagreement over future prospects. And I think there are a lot of people who are maybe less educated about what Bitcoin is, what
He's calling you stupid.
blockchain technology really is. And so when they see the price volatility, they run away, as Jill mentioned. And I think what we're seeing now is we were in crypto winter. I believe that ended the middle of June. We're in crypto spring. That'll be a volatile period with an upward bias. And then we'll go back to another crypto summer when the retail traders will flood in and buy at higher prices. One thing about this asset is it is the best performing asset over all of those periods. Had you just put 1% in a portfolio, you would have outperformed the 60-40 over the last 5 years by 250 basis points. But people are afraid of volatility. So we actually launched an ETF called CRYP, where we use cash to mitigate downside volatility in the drawdowns and then get fully invested in the spring and summer periods like we're in today.
So it's interesting, Jill. I mean, we've just got a few moments left here. I wonder the bit. I mean, you are both obviously very bullish on the crypto story and everything else with regard to the retail trader involvement. Jill, I want to give you the last word here. It can't all be sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, though. What's the biggest fear that crypto investors should have as you approach kind of like this crypto winter that we've seen and what could ultimately be the end of the year?
Look, yeah, as we go into crypto spring, as Mark called it, we're going to continue to see choppiness. I would be aware of the long tail of altcoins and assets that might have less liquidity, that might have long institutional investor lockups that are coming undone. So keep an eye on those dynamics in specific single name cryptocurrencies and coins. But more broadly than that, the regulatory landscape. You know, just this week, we've seen the Treasury sanction the Treasury Department and OFAC sanction actual code, smart contract code. This is something that has never happened before. They've only ever sanctioned individuals and entities. That's both a sign that crypto is being taken seriously on the world stage, but is also something that everyone should be paying very close attention to. The SEC is not the only game in town that we need to be looking at in terms of the risks posed on a very existential level to cryptocurrency and frankly a lot of what it stands for in terms of our rights and privacy as well.
I know Twitch radio's punching air right now, but I think this is well done by the media, and it's leaps and bounds of what they've been fucking talking about cryptocurrency for a while. You know, all that made sense to me. Now we can talk about like, yeah, you know, like Bitcoin may be what got us here, but it may not be the thing that's going to keep us going, right? All right, guys, I'm out of here. I need to go work out. It's Saturday. I'm gonna get fuck it. I'm gonna wild out today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate you guys. Enjoy your Saturday. Do something crazy. Most likely will not be streaming on my Twitch channel. I could, but I think my buddy's coming over. I probably won't have time. But if I do, I'll be on for at least like an hour or something like that. I'll let you guys know on Twitter. But tomorrow there will be no coffee and crypto, but I will be streaming a lot tomorrow. So if you guys want to come hang out on Twitch, we'll be hanging out, play some video games there, try to grow the channel over there. We're doing well. So, all right, guys, have a fantastic day. Thank you so much, Jayhawk. Get better at Smash Brothers. Maybe you can hang out with the big boys. See you, Bree. Bye-bye now. Thank you guys so much. Twitch Radio, F Joe Crypto, Bernie. Love you guys. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.